Welcome to
Pew.
And
New Pew.
oh, let me just have a sip of my coffee.
It tastes so much better out of this cup.
Oh. Pew.
Available at michaelalig.com
Or projectarchive.com/shop. We're all over the place.
Yes. All over the internet. For better or worse.
I see that. Okay, so we have to thank so many people. There are so many people we have to thank.
Yes, we do have to thank a lot of people. We have to thank Caroline in Paris, who sent us this wonderful supply of chocolates.
It's not just chocolate, it's not Kinder, it's Kinder Chocolat.
Well, in French it would be Kinder.
But it's not French, it's German. I love it. It's filled with what I always used to think was like freeze-dried cum, because it's like this creamy white center, but it's
creamy
not,
white
it's not
goodness.
milk. It's got this cute little boy on the front. So, well, anyway.
And it comes with these, and she also sent us this Santa Claus that I have in a plastic bag because it's all smashed. It didn't survive the trip from Paris very well, and they come with these little adorable toys that are just the right size for children to choke on.
A lot of fun. Yeah. But see, Germany is such a smart country. They don't put all these warnings on there for children to choke
children
on.
there know better.
Yes, they're born with that knowledge. Wir müssen nicht choken.
So we've gotten other things in the mail recently.
Good to the last drop.
Why don't you show what Marilyn Manson gave you?
Alright. Yes. This is something else. This is a really great, what do you call this? It's a,
It's the set list.
Set list.
From Marilyn Manson's concert.
Signed in blood.
Terminal 5.
Signed in blood. Oh, this really great portrait of me by David Medley sent this in, that I've had to hang in my wall. I think.
Put it closer to the camera.
I think it's a pretty good likeness.
It is. It's a very good portrait. I salute you.
Oh boy.
And it's done in pencil, it looks like.
Yes, it's in a pencil. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. We will have to show this next gift after the break. So what else do we have to talk about?
All right. We have been deluged by requests to have Kenny on our show.
Because Kenny is a
living icon.
He is. He's a legend in Clubland. He's, a survivor. He's been around since
turned millions away from the door, from the door
since day one.
Clubs.
He's one of the very few who is around that was part of the original, bunch of us.
Yeah, and for some strange reason, the last time I saw him when he did a party in Brooklyn in a good room, one of the first things he said to me was like, "I don't want to be on the pew. Don't put me on the pew."
Which, knowing Kenny, usually means I want to be on the pew.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was serious or not serious, but I figured he was not being serious. Although I didn't take his picture and we didn't put him on the pew. Like somebody else took his picture and we used that for the pew.
But usually when Kenny says no, it means yes.
So we're launching.
I have a really good impression of Kenny. Would you like to see my impression of Kenny? Suzanne would be livid if she knew I weren't on the door. He's Irish. Okay.
So we're launching a worldwide campaign.
Worldwide.
To get Kenny on our show.
From Paris to London.
So tweet bomb him. Here's his Twitter handle. We're flashing it on the screen
right now. Where is it? Where is it? Is it up or down?
No, I think it's above us.
Okay, it's above us.
Like a halo.
Right above us? This, right. I told us point, remember? Point. Right above us?
Above means up.
Up.
On top of our heads.
Go to that. Go to that
Twitter handle.
And tell him how badly you want to see him on the pew.
Show him the love.
Show him the love. And we will be right back after this commercial break.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Cause I look fucking cool!
Welcome back to the pew.
Back to the pew.
The pew.
And we have one more. We saved this one special because it was
The best for last.
Best for last. This is from Damon Goldsby, and it's a beautiful ring that he with all
A rainbow pride
rainbow color
ring.
Right down, was that in there? That's really nice, and it just fits just perfectly on my pinky, and where it doesn't look too gay. Do you think it looks too gay?
Nothing looks too gay on you.
Okay. Yeah, I should have. Because no.
Bitches want to know.
Bitches want to know. Bitches want to know.
Bitches want to know.
What do they want to know?
They want to know about Shampoo Horns.
What about it? What about Shampoo Horns?
Michael,
we're gonna have a lot about Shampoo Horns to tell you.
I mean,
pretty
don't
soon.
ask him about Shampoo Horns because I don't think you can remember a lot of it, can you?
I actually can.
Oh, okay. Michael Leonard wants to know what it was like filming Shampoo Horns, and were the drugs in the movie real drugs?
Oh, that's a really interesting question because when we filmed, I don't know about the other characters in Shampoo Horns, but I only read my lines, so I never knew what the movie was about. I just knew what my lines were.
I think no one knew what the movie was about even after it was made.
And no, you know, Sushi, Kenny, we didn't have time to read the whole thing, so we just did our lines. And there were many scenes where we had to do drugs, and they had little vials filled with milk sugar, I think it was, which we all looked at each other like, are they kidding? You know, we were using drugs all day long. So,
I'm a junkie, I'm not snorting.
and Junkie Jonathan and other drug dealers were in the movie. So they had the real drugs. So we replaced all of the fake drugs with real drugs. And Michael, what was the name of the director? Manuel Tolentino didn't know this. And what we didn't know is that we had to do a scene 15 times sometimes, you know? So Sushi would do a line of K and they'd say, that's great, but we have to do it again from another angle. And then he'd do another line. Well, it didn't come out right, we gotta do it again. And over, until the end, he was like in a K-hole. And there was this great scene of Olympia in the movie, I don't know if it's in the movie, where she had done so much K, and she was a news reporter, and they said, action! And she's just like this at the camera with like glassy, like cross-eyed, like drool coming out of her mouth. And so we were either couldn't do a scene because we didn't have any drugs, or we were so high on drugs that we couldn't do a scene. And it cost him hundreds of thousands of dollars a day in, you know, whatever. And
in film crews, because there's like a team of people trying to film.
And he ended up having a heart attack and dying, which is why nobody can get the movie, because nobody has the rights, because he died so soon that he didn't have a will. But we have a remedy for that. You will soon find out what that is.
So that film ended tragically in more ways than one.
Yeah. Okay. So, bitches also want to know.
Well, Philly wants to know how much you would charge if you ran a kissing booth.
Well, it depends on who's the kisser, first of all.
You're the kisser.
No. Okay. It depends on who's the kissee, first of all.
Well, you have a sliding scale.
A sliding scale. It's like the Kinsey scale. It's a sliding scale. And it would be anywhere from free to, you know, $1 million, depending on who it was. But if it was Philly, it would be free.
Well, what about our typical pure? How much would they have to pay?
I think our typical pure is actually very good looking. You sent me a list of all of our subscribers, not pures, but subscribers. And they're the special ones, the subscribers, the ones who subscribe.
You heard it here. Free kisses for every subscriber.
The ones who subscribe are very special. And the subscribers are actually pretty good looking. We have a pretty good looking bunch of subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, then...
No free kisses for you.
Then that means you must not be very good looking.
See you next
There's
time.
something about subscribing that makes you good looking. Goodbye.